Hello YouTube. First and foremost, I apologizing for not uploading any gameplay videos yet. The device that I was using apparently changes the file of the video, and for whatever reason, no matter what type of program I use to edit part of it, whether it be Windows Media Player, Sony Vegas, doesn't matter. It doesn't change the file, which I find completely odd, and the file that it changes through using the device that I use to capture the gameplay from the television from my system doesn't compute with YouTube. It doesn't recognize the file as a video for whatever reason, and doesn't allow me to upload the gameplay. So I apologize for that. I will be trying to find a new way to do that, or try to find a new program to try to convert this file into a video file and then upload it that way. Doesn't matter. So secondly, I've asked on Twitter and the group page that I have for RTFM, which is a clan for Black Ops 2, anything that people that know me from my previous YouTube channel before it was taken down, and new people that are following me, which is only a few, which kind of bugs me. Not many people follow me right now. That's cool. Hope to get that over with sooner or later. What would they want me to do for making videos, since right now I'm not able to do gameplay videos? I'm thinking about using my webcam, which I thought about before, but I don't know how that'll turn out. Obviously it's not going to be the greatest of qualities, so whatever. Only two people answered. One was making more like videos of just talking about stuff. Obviously I'm going to be doing NFL things videos, which this one's obviously about, and quote of the days. So on my previous channel, every day I will come on and give a 20-second video, if that, on a quote and a simple reason behind it. So yeah, I'm going to start doing that. Videos about talking, I'll do that here and there. So at least every day I'll be making a video, but only of a quote. And it's 5:50 in the morning, so I might as well do a quote now. So this quote is: "A race of people is like an individual man. Until it uses its own talent, takes pride in its own history, expresses its own culture, affirms its own selfhood, it can never fulfill itself," which is a quote by Malcolm X. And the reason I chose that is for a very simple reason. I completely agree with this. You know, when Malcolm X was doing this, obviously there was segregation and complete hate and stuff, and it's kind of hard to take pride in your own history at that point in time. And even though I wasn't there, obviously, in his own words, after what happened with the whole Elijah Muhammad stuff, and he went to Islam and realized there's more than just black Muslims, I mean, just completely changed. And to take pride in your own history, even though it's not a very big history or a long history, and not all of it's good with the slavery that happened in somewhat of the beginning of our own history, we should take pride in it and move on. So that's that. And for the rest of this is now NFL stuff. So if you aren't really here for all that other crap and just for the video, then sorry, I just wanted to address some matters with some people that are following me. So first thing, obviously, which is the title, I'm going to get to that first. Bolden is now with the Niners. I completely think that's stupid for many reasons. Both the Ravens and the Niners have a chance to get back into the playoffs. Whether they get to the Super Bowl or not is completely up to them. It's been a very long time since, well, not necessarily a very long time, but quite a while since a team goes back-to-back in the Super Bowl after winning, and it's been, I think, even longer since a team has lost the Super Bowl and came back, but both teams appear to have the capability of returning to at least the playoffs. So I don't think, and it could also be possible for the same two teams to go back to the Super Bowl with the Ravens. A lot of people don't think so with, Ray Lewis being retired and all, but I think Ellerby could definitely fill in, and I think as well as linemen, there's also good enough linebackers in both free agency and possibly even the draft. Now they can't get back the leadership that Ray Lewis had, but watching, footage of the Ravens, there's leadership all throughout that defense. And so you are still losing a leader, and now you're giving away a leader. And not only are you giving away a leader, they're giving away a leader for the offense that you didn't even really get anything out of besides a 6th-round pick. So, in essence, you just traded a full unopened pack of gum for a pack of gum with just one stick left in it. Maybe stupid analysis, but that's mine. And the next one, the Seahawks now have Percy Harvin from the Vikings, and I hope Percy Harvin breaks a leg and not like a joke or whatever, but seriously break his leg, because for whatever reason he's just not happy in Minnesota. Minnesota had gotten to the playoffs and they were a pretty good team, and all I've heard from him pretty much is just whining and bitching. And it's kind of sad because you're an NFL player making tons of money. I live in an apartment, a studio apartment, without being able to really find a job right now. So if he really wants to bitch, he can, come to a ghetto environment, live in a very crappy apartment, and be jobless. Because him bitching about money or whatever, I hate when NFL people do that. They have enough money as it is, and it's stupid, and he's bitching. And he can be replaced by the Vikings. They could easily go out and get Mike Wallace, who's a better wide receiver as far as returning. Josh Cribbs. Percy Harvin probably won't be healthy because he's going to be doing so many different stuff. His body's probably going to get worn out eventually, and he's not going to be fully active again. He's probably going to get injured for a few games or maybe the rest of the game. And for the Seattle Seahawks to get him to be a playmaker as far as special teams and possibly a wide receiver, I thought they were actually pretty stacked on all that. I figured, if anything, the Niners would have tried to get Percy Harvin because he is a multiple threat. However, if he stays healthy or not is completely up to how many hits he takes. But other than that, Steve Hutchinson from the Tennessee Titans, who is a guard, for those that know him, is calling it a career after only 12 seasons. Now, I didn't really follow the Tennessee Titans this year, but when I did, I watched a few games of them. He was still in them, so I assume he was healthy for the year. And I'm pretty sure after 12 seasons, and as long as he wasn't injured, he could have played at least another couple of years. 12 seasons is probably eternal for guards and tackles because they're pretty much in more than anyone else, and they're being in a lot of contact more. But still, one thing definitely is he's definitely a Hall of Famer in my mind. I made a post last night on my Facebook, and a lot of people actually says he's not a Hall of Famer. So, quick debate on this video. If you think he's a Hall of Fame guy, then, put your thoughts on that. And if not, definitely put your thoughts on it, because no one even gave me an actual answer on why last night on Facebook. I personally believe he may not be in the Hall of Fame his first year of eligibility, but I believe he definitely deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame. And if anyone thinks that he doesn't, needs to watch some of the Tennessee Titans games, and it's just, he's a really great guard. He may not be one of the best guards ever to play the game, but you don't have to be the very best to be in the Hall of Fame every year. You know, there's so many guys that get in the Hall of Fame that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, obviously. But, for example, Michael Strahan, everyone thought that he who holds the season best sacks leader, you know? Sorry, that sounded really stupid, but again, like I said, it was 5:50 when I started the video. It's 5:58 now, and I haven't slept at all. He's a season holder for sacks, and his first year of eligibility, he got passed over, and they gave it. And Warren Sapp is going in, and he was a really great defensive tackle. But if you're going on the best, Michael Strahan would definitely be higher up than Warren Sapp. So you don't have to be the best player to get into the Hall of Fame. And the next thing I'm going to say, another thing about for Percy Harvin, I don't believe it was just fully for the money. I heard this last night on the radio, and more of it was also on the lack of faith of Christian Ponder, and basically saying, you know, with the lack of trust also, well, we also have to remember that Christian Ponder was never really a top 10 draft pick. He wasn't, from what I understand and from what I was hearing, I didn't watch NFL Network the year of the draft process, except for the day of. I was watching ESPN and a bunch of YouTube stuff. I didn't have NFL Network working, or I didn't have it with AT&T Uverse actually. So I got AT&T Uverse a few days before the draft. I wasn't there for the combine and stuff. So I'm not sure what analysts thought of Christian Ponder. From what I saw from watching him play in college, and plus some of the workouts from the combine that I saw on YouTube and whatnot, just completely, I didn't see a top 15, top 10 pick quality. I saw late first round, maybe second round. And my favorite college is TCU, and Andy Dalton, who did a phenomenal job his last season of the playing with the Frogs. He went to the Rose Bowl and won to a higher division opponent. And even with Dalton, I saw him going high to middle second round, which he went early second round, and he's doing a really impressive job as a starter for the Bengals. So him not having faith, you know, was he expecting, you know, like he was going to have talent like Russell Wilson had? Or, because I thought Russell Wilson was a first round caliber guy, and he's definitely putting up numbers like a first rounder. I don't think anyone expected Christian Ponder to do anything spectacular like Andy Dalton, Andrew Luck. So having faith in someone that, a lot of people have faith in Christian Ponder. If you look around your team and you see someone like Adrian Peterson have faith in him and you don't, I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson, because you can't go wrong with AP. But other than that, it's the 20-year anniversary of the free agency, and that's going to be starting in roughly 8-7 hours now. So that'll be interesting. I'll be definitely making videos maybe throughout the day, and about some of the trades, or not trades, but signings. Hopefully Cowboys make a smart move here. We could definitely use a tackle. I'm not sure what's going on with Jake Long, but hey, get him. If I would go for anyone, I would go for him. The right tackle, whose name escapes me right now, from the Vikings. If you get an offensive lineman, I would go for the guy who nearly had the rushing title. Even if he wasn't mainly the guy blocking, I would have more faith in that guy even though I can't remember his name, over Doug Free right now. Doug Free is killing me on Sunday nights when the Cowboys are playing in the regular season. Actually, everyone but Tyron Smith is killing me, and my voice, and a knock on the door from the cops for excessive yelling and cussing. So, yeah, hopefully we'll sign some offensive linemen. I'm also hoping for Dwight Freeney, but hey, you never know. As long as we get a good pass rusher, either interior or outside rusher, to complement DeMarcus Ware, because I don't really trust Anthony Spencer. One good season isn't enough to make me feel comfortable keeping the guy. Yeah. So that's it for now. I will be probably making a video here in a little while. No guarantees. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and hope you subscribe, or sorry that it's shaking. Thanks for watching, subscribe, leave a comment, do what you want to do. Link in the description to my Twitter page, so if you want, follow me. Talk to you guys later.